Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing United States 1, Wales 1, and World Cup Group B. World Cup 2022 Group B, Match 1. United States should have ran away with this one. They didn't. They draw. What a horrible result for the U.S. First off, goals were scored as follows. In the 36th minute, Tim Weah gets played in by Christian Pulisic. Tim Weah with an amazing run. Puts the ball over Wayne Hennessy as he's sliding. Gets it past the defender. Puts it to the far post. Puts it in the net. 1-0 United States. Halftime, it's 1-0. But the U.S. should have been winning by more. It should have been a runaway. They had multiple chances. They were being too cute in front of net in the 18-yard box. They were being too cute. And they knew that they were. Could have cut it back, got a second goal, played a lot more in tune. Simple beats simple. Wales was simply parking the bus. Simple beats simple. But no, they had to be cute with it. They had to be technical with it. Just cut the ball back. Boom. But great play-in by Pulisic to get the goal. Get the ball to Weah up for that goal. But it should have been more than one at the half. It should have been more than one at the half. It should have been 2 or 3. This should never have been a draw. This should have been a runaway the whole time. Because the U.S. had the possession. The bulk of possession, the bulk of chances in the first half. Sadly, they only got 1 goal out of it. Second half, Wales starts to wake up. They start to realize they have to play this game. They have some good chances. They start playing the ball forward. They start looking a little bit better. Start looking like they have a pulse. And then in the 81st minute, Walker Zimmerman does a slide tackle. Clatters Gareth Bale in the box. Went too far. And it's a penalty. An obvious Stonewall penalty. Gareth Bale gets up. Says, "I got this, boys." He takes it. And he bangs it in the net past Matt Turner in the 81st minute. Gareth Bale scores his first World Cup goal for Wales. His 7th penalty goal for Wales in 9 tries. And one of his many goals for Wales in the 81st minute. 1-1. And that's the way it would end because the U.S. looks for equalizer for the last 19 minutes of the game because there was 9 minutes of stoppage time. They look for equalizer for 19 minutes. They can't find it. They can't find it. They have no chance to get it. They can't. Well, they do have a chance. They tried, but they can't find it. Wales stands stout for 19 minutes because of the stoppage time. And they get the draw. Full time, it's 1-1 between both sides. Stats are as follows. 6 shots to 7. 1 shot on goal to 3. 59% possession to 41% possession. 566 passes to 405, 87% pass accuracy to 76, 15 fouls to 10, 1 offside to 1, 1 offside to 1, 4 yellow cards to 2, 0 red cards to 0, and 5 corners to 3. Here's what I got to say about this game. The U.S. chose to be conservative in the second half. They could have easily overran Wales like they were in the first half. Even with Wales waking up and starting to play the game. They still could have overran them. They still could have gone forward. They still could have had chances. Because look at the last 19 minutes. They at least were overrunning them. You could have done that the whole half. Point is the U.S. should have ran away with this game. The fact that they draw this match is an absolute disgrace. This match should have been 2-1, 3-1, maybe even 4-1. I'll give them the penalty. I'll give them that. I'll give Wales that. Wales should be over the moon with this draw. Cymru should be over the moon with this draw. The U.S., on the other hand, should be disgusted, depressed, sad, angry, whatever, because of this draw. This draw was an absolute and utter shambolic situation. You have a 1-0 lead, which should have been 2 or 3-0, because you were being too cute in front of net. You choose to sit back and protect that 1-0 lead instead of keep on dominating possession, dominating forward play, because you were doing it in the first half. You could have easily kept doing it in the second half. They went conservative when they still should have stayed very all out 1-0's not enough. And Greg Berhalter paid the price for being an absolute conservative idiot, frankly. And personally, I believe that Berhalter should have just played the game the way they were playing in the first half. They could have easily ran away with this, the U.S. They didn't. I am absolutely befuddled as to why you go and say, hey, we're going to go conservative in the second half. What are you doing? Why? Why? 1-0 is not enough to go conservative. Maybe 3. 2's dangerous, but 3 goals is when you probably go conservative if you don't think you're going to allow 3 goals and you trust your defense. Maybe 2. 1 goal, though. They let Wales build up for 30 minutes to get that chance. And once they got that chance, they paid for it. Because, yes, it was a penalty. Gareth Bale is a clutch man. You don't let Gareth Bale stand over a penalty. I told you Gareth Bale was going to score. I knew that already. I think everybody knew Gareth Bale was going to somehow score in this match. Should have bet on it, frankly. Because that would have been an easy win. I'm kicking myself. I said, pre-game, during the stream, early on, I said 2-1 USA. I said USA scores early. Gareth Bale scores. USA gets a penalty to lead it late. I didn't think I'd be right. I did not think I'd be right. At all. Or not. Well, let me put it like this. The way the U.S. was playing in the first half, I thought, oh, 2-1? Nah, the U.S. is going to run away with this. Why the hell did I say 2-1? And then the U.S. plays like they wanted it to be 2-1. I was very close to being right, but also wrong in the sense that the U.S. is very bipolar, so to speak. The U.S. is a bipolar team. Greg Berhalter doesn't know how to coach. Again, this team wins in spite of him, but they have a winning mentality because he's won trophies. It's like the anti-England. Yes, their manager sucks, and they have a lot of talent, but England sucks. I know they won 6-2. Indulge me. Iran sucks way worse than we thought. Indulge me. My point is, England does not have a winning mentality. The U.S. has a winning mentality because they win trophies. Berhalter's won trophies. He is technically a serial winner in the World CONCACAF. But they won in spite of him. He shoots them in the foot so many times, it's not even funny. So with that being said, you look at the football being played, and you're like, well, how is this a draw? You look at the stats, how is it a draw? You look at the way U.S. played, how's it a draw? Why? Because Greg Berhalter chose to change his system and change his tactics at the half with a 1-0 lead and go opposite to what they were doing when what they were doing was working, which would have made this game a runaway, which would have gave them 3 points that would have been vitally needed. Because if you get 6 points and you beat the shit out of Iran, you're through. But no, they chose to sat back. And Wales made them pay, and I respect it. Gareth Bale made the U.S. pay. Wales fans should be happy with this result. They should be over the moon. U.S. fans should be sad, depressed, angry, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'd feel if I were you, because that's exactly what I think. It's a joke what the U.S. did today. A joke. Go back to the World Cup for the first time in 8 years. Go out there, dominate the first half, second half, turtle like a Koopa, and then lose. Well, draw. It feels like a loss to U.S. fans. Blow it. Blow a lead and draw. 4 points ain't going to be enough to get out of that group. It might not be enough. Because Iran will probably get butt blasted by Wales and the USA. That is true. It depends on how good the USA does compared to Wales. And if they get a point against England or beat England, yes, they'll go through. But, most likely. But does it happen? I don't know. With that being said, that's what I gotta say. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once you subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along in Mexico versus Poland and a review of France versus Australia. One of each tomorrow. I'll see you at 10 and then about 4 o'clock for the review. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.